What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Gallery Department collaboration with Asics on the Gel-K1011 in this white and pure silver colorway. So this is the latest collaboration between Gallery Department and Asics, and for those that aren't familiar with Gallery Department, they're a Los Angeles based, I guess you can say high-end streetwear brand, and they've had a few collaborations with Asics in the past, which have been pretty well received. So this is part of their latest collaboration, which released a couple months ago. So given the higher price point of Gallery Department, it's not really a surprise that this collaboration came in retailing for almost $300 US or 380 Canadian dollars converted. So this is the white and pure silver colorway, but I like to jokingly call this the Gundam colorway because obviously the colors of this shoe remind me so much of Gundam. And while I passed on these on the initial release, Kith here in Canada randomly got a restock and they happened to have my size. So assuming this was my final chance to grab these for retail, I decided to just bite the bullet and pick these up. So the Asics Gel-K1011 is a mashup silhouette consisting of the upper that takes design inspiration from the Gel-K1005, 6, and 10, and it takes the tooling or midsole outsole from the Gel-Cumulus 17. But you'll see throughout this review that Gallery Department has added their signature touches on this shoe that continues their history or lineage of very creative and artistic collaborations. So first things first, here's a quick look at the box, and this comes in a black-based shiny cardboard box. We have orange lettering on the top featuring Asics and Gallery Department co-branding. And then same thing on the sides of the box as well. So as for the shoe itself, diving right into the details, on the toe box you'll see this is covered in this open style mesh in white, but then we have the letters that spell out Department on both the left foot and the right foot respectively. Surrounding the front toe cap, we have this genuine white leather, and this seems like a decently thick cut of leather. And then overlaid on top of this, we have this genuine blue leather. This loops around the sides of the shoe, and then we have this reflective silver 3M layer right in the center of it. Covering the eyelets, we have more of that genuine white leather, and then the very top eyelet, this is covered in this light blue colored TPU layer. Beneath this, we have more of that open style mesh, and then overlaid on top of this, we have your signature Asics stripes. This is done in a mix of black and silver. Moving downwards, we have more of that genuine white leather, and then we have this gold leather overlay with Asics branding embroidered in purple on the lateral side only. On the bottom of the heel, we have this tag with Gallery Department branding on it. Above this, we have a TPU layer with the Asics logo, and then the top of the heel, this is covered in this red colored woven layer. In terms of laces, this pair only comes with one lace option, and it's an oval shaped white colored lace. Beneath this, the majority of the tongue is covered in this open style yellow colored mesh, but then the top of the tongue is covered in a mix of orange colored genuine leather, along with this red colored textile at the very top, and it's complemented with this Asics embroidery in yellow. The back half of the interior of the shoe, this is covered in this blue colored mesh, and then for the insoles, these come with a decently padded foam lined insole. It's covered in this yellow colored mesh on top, and we have Asics and Gallery Department co-branding pressed onto the heel. So the upper of this shoe, it sits atop a dual density foam setup consisting of Flight Foam and Flight Foam Propel. So Flight Foam is a little bit firmer, it gives you a little bit more support, whereas Flight Foam Propel adds a little bit more softness and bounce to it. And in addition to Flight Foam, we also have Asics gel technology. This is visible on both the lateral forefoot as well as the lateral heel. And the gel technology on the heel, to me, kind of reminded me of Nike Air. It almost looks like an air pocket or window. For the bottom, the outsole here is crafted out of a mix of gray and blue colored rubber. We have this guidance line running down the center, which adds some flexibility to the outsole. And in the middle of this, we have this TPU shank plate on either side, and this is there in place to help with torsional rigidity and mid-foot support. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. And for those wondering about how these fit, to me these fit me perfectly fine going true to size. I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in a size 10 and they fit me very comfortably. Not too snug, not too narrow, not too roomy, no heel slippage. So whatever you normally go with Asics shoes, I'd go with that same size for this pair. Moving on to the comfort, so overall these are a pretty comfortable shoe. Right away when you put your foot inside, you can feel a decent amount of squishiness to it, so there's definitely a lot of stability within this shoe, and it just wraps around and hugs your feet in the right places. It's definitely not like a sock-like fit. This is a little bit more on the chunkier side, but it still feels great underfoot, and this is a model I can see myself wearing a lot. Finally, in terms of the quality and the craftsmanship, so first off, the material quality I thought was really solid. I was kind of surprised that they utilized so much genuine leathers on this shoe. This is a happy surprise, don't get me wrong. But I guess considering the higher price point on this shoe, it makes sense why they gave us a little bit better materials than usual. The overall build of the shoe I thought for the most part was really solid as well. There weren't any glaring issues that I could see. The panels were consistently cut. The stitch job was pretty solid. Glue stains were kept at a minimum. So all in all, yes, the price point is extremely high, but I think for what we got, it could have been a lot worse. So with all of that out of the way now, let me toss these on feet, I'll lace them up, and let's show you guys how these look. All in all, I feel like this is a shoe where a lot of people either love it or hate it. The silhouette is very chunky, and I've seen people say that it reminds them of maybe like a Nike Monarch type of silhouette. I can kind of see that, but I also appreciate the artistic vision that goes behind this shoe. I think the colorway is absolutely fire. Again, it reminds me of Gundam, and it has this really playful, youthful vibe to it, which I really like. And the comfort of the shoe really surprised me, and the quality of the materials I thought was a nice change of pace. But I do agree that the price point on the shoe is extremely high. Gallery Department isn't really a brand that I normally mess with. The prices are just way too high for me personally. But if you're a fan of the brand, I think this is a great collaboration with Asics. And this colorway is probably my favorite collaboration that they've done with Asics so far. So leave your thoughts down below, let me know, what do you guys think about this collaboration? For anyone watching, did you also pick these up as well? Were you kind of turned off with a higher price point? Either way, drop your thoughts down below. If you guys enjoyed this video though, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on my social media accounts. I'll link all of that down below for you guys to check out. And as always, appreciate your continued love and support, and I'll catch all of you in my next video.